All right, bro. What's your name, bro?
Carlos.
All right. Now, how'd you end up out here on the streets, bro?
Well, I was born and raised here, and I lived in Newark my whole life. I was born there.
That's where I'm from
Yeah,
originally.
I was born at St. Michael's Hospital.
Good word. Word up,
Wow.
me too.
Yeah,
I'm from
man.
7th Avenue.
What? I live on 7th Avenue Broad.
I'm from Victoria.
Wow. My father still lives there. We live on 2nd Avenue on Prospect.
Wow. Yeah, I used to know the brothers
Family.
used to be in there, AK mask.
Yeah, all king. And, starting off, growing up, I just watched my father, get into the drug scene. He would come home and I would see all those drugs. And I was fascinated by like the money he had and the way he treated me. So I always thought being spoiled was like the way to go by being
So
drug.
originally you started off hustling,
Yeah.
and
Started
then
off just watching them hustle. And then soon I started hustling. At a young age, 11, 12, I was already selling crack and weed. Smoking weed, thinking it was cool. And I would never be a drug addict. I would never, stick a pipe in my mouth like the rest of them.
that's what all of us think. All of us think the same way.
You start getting curious and you start hanging out with certain crowds.
Yeah.
You know?
So how did you end up transitioning to the next drug?
Percocets. Everybody thought Percocets was the cool way to go.
Yeah.
Angel dust. So.
Everybody was going to North, going to that store. I'm not gonna say his name. Going to see William.
Yeah. That's my boy.
That's my boy too. No, his brother. Anyway, yeah. So then you started getting into the harder stuff.
Yeah.
And then now,
it's harder stuff because I had a girlfriend who was
at this time, you was still in North.
Yeah, she was hiding it though from me. And how I found out was one day I went to the bathroom after her, and she, like a dumbass, so high she left it on the counter. She had lines and everything on the counter.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing? I didn't know you was into this, babe. And I was with her for like 6-7 months and didn't notice. Finally, when I noticed, we argued or whatever. And I gave her the benefit of the doubt, but next thing you know, she was like, look, I can't stop. I can't do this. It's hard. So I try to help her through it. I would run out and get your box. Sometimes I would even give her a bag of dope in the morning just so she don't be sick.
Yeah. Yeah, addiction's tough, man. We sometimes we don't know how to help people in our lives. But I grew up watching my mother addicted, same way, and I always swore the same thing, like I'll never do that stuff, man. And I started selling dope at 14 years old on North 5th Street and 3rd Avenue. Used to be a building there, and I used to hustle for my man Goose. But back then I was doing the hits, the Cebus and codeine. This is before the perk era. So then, of course, with the female, I guess you must have tried the dope then, right?
Yeah.
And then once you tried the dope, it was over.
It was over. Races.
So then you started, I guess, sniffing dope for a couple of years.
Oh yeah, I started smoking it.
Oh, you was smoking it?
Yeah.
A lot of people do the blues that way, right? So were you smoking the perks before you started doing the heroin?
No, I was just popping the perks. But when I started doing heroin, it was different. It felt different. It was a different high.
So I never smoked. I never got into smoking it, but so you started smoking the heroin.
Yeah.
And then, so how'd you end up out here in Camden?
Well, burning a lot of bridges, like not stealing from my family because I've never done it, but them seeing me high all the time around my niece and nephews, they can't have it. So some people just deny me going to their house, stay the night. You can stay the night here, but we don't want no drugs in here. I'll be in the bathroom for an hour. And then he got a little work.
So now that they got all this fentanyl shit out here, this shit out here killing people left and right, shit ain't even the real shit no more. You hear me, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like this shit ain't even the real shit no more. It ain't even the same feeling. Like I thank God every day I wake up clean, and I changed my life. And, I go to work every day just like everybody else. But it took me a long time to get there. Like are you almost at that point to where you've had enough?
Yeah.
Are you homeless right now? You on the streets?
Yeah.
So how'd you end up there? Like just getting high, burnt all your bridges. Oh, you must have just did the bag, huh?
No, I was tired as hell because last night I had all this money in my pocket. You know, there was a couple of my friends that I treated to, and we were over there by the step, like where you saw me and her. She saw me yesterday, last night. You know, I happened to smoke some kind of dope. I just fell out.
Damn.
That's when my shirt and everything's all dirty. I fell out in the middle, on the ground, back there in the grass, dirt. I got up, everything's gone. Everything, my money, my wallet, everything.
Of course, you know, that's how drug addicts act. You know, they be your friends 1 minute, as soon as you go out, everything gone. So you woke up. So you literally basically OD last night.
Yeah, I woke up, there was nothing in my pockets, everything on the ground. It was like maybe my knife and like a couple other things that I had in my pocket that didn't really mean anything. And I got up, man, I just started walking. I was disoriented. I didn't even know what to do. I just walked over here and just sat down. I couldn't believe what was going on.
You ain't even trying to look for the people that was
Yeah, it's like an everyday thing out here, man. Live, breathe, wait, and pounce on it.
Yeah, that's why I used to always be scared. I used to never like I always used to just roll with my girl. You know, my girl was like, you know, me, that was my running partner. Like, you know, my girlfriend and shit. So now, so what's your daily life like? I mean, like, what you do daily out here? Like, how you hustle to get money and shit, like?
Yeah, I'm panhandle. I just, you know, trying to do like odd jobs so people cut their grass.
Yeah, you know, that's why, like, you know, I told her, like, to interview the woman, because I know for a woman, it's harder out here for a woman. But women's got other ways that they make money and stuff. But for a man, it's hard. Like, ain't nobody gonna just give us money. You good, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just sad as hell at the same time.
Nah, I know how it feels like when you have money and you're on top of the world, you know you straight for the next day, and then fucking something happens. You trying to look out for people, and now they done fucking skipped your pockets, and they done ran through your shit. I know how that feels. That's a fucked up feeling. Now you gotta start over again. Like, you gotta get your hustle on for the day. You know what I'm saying? And this shit right out here, this shit's out here killing people. I even seen people where that shit's eating their flesh away. Motherfuckers that shooting it. You know any people that OD'd out here? A lot of people, right, off that fentanyl.
I see like 4 people that
Yeah. And that's people that get high every day. And they just do that one bag that they don't know about, and that shit'll put them out. You know, every bag's not gonna have the same amount of fentanyl in it. You know, it's like taking a chance every time. And then some people got them big ass sores, like where that stuff's eating holes in their skin. That's because they did tests on the stuff out here, and they're finding xylazine. Xylazine's like almost with that crocodile stuff. It's almost the same thing. It's an animal tranquilizer. That's why it's eating people's flesh away. So you never shot it, right? You say you just smoked it, bro. You just smoke it. You never shot it, right?
Powder.
Huh?
Powder I have.
Powder? Yeah. That used to be that was my number one downfall, shooting that powder. That took me down faster than heroin ever did. That should have you out there for days running. So where do you sleep at? Bro, where do you sleep at on a daily basis?
Wherever I can find in my head.
Anywhere, like you got a tent or something? You got your little spot? Little shit set up? Or you just got... Just give me 2 more minutes and we'll wrap this up. You know, I'm just trying to get you to stay awake for 2 minutes. Yeah, I know you tired. You get a spot to sit down.
People, man, I couldn't believe it, man.
Yeah, bro, they're addicts like us, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, not everybody's got the same heart, though. Like, I was the same type of person where I wouldn't take another person's shit. Like, I'll wake a motherfucker up and sit there and stop all that shit, but not everybody's the same way. A lot of other people don't got that. They don't give a fuck. Come ups to them. They don't care if you looking out for them, you they man, whatever. You know how that shit is with addiction. Like, a motherfucker will take your shit. So what you gonna do? How you gonna make money today?
I don't know.
You know what you like? I guess that's every morning, right? Like waking up every morning as an addict. You don't know what you're gonna do, but you're gonna figure it out. You know, they say some of the smartest people are addicts. They said we got the minds to be millionaires. So how'd you end up coming to Camden?
My mom and my sisters, I got 5 older sisters, so they brought me to Camden when I was younger. Stayed here. My father was being abusive, so she left me. And she
So your mom lives down here in Camden?
No, I lost her last year.
Oh, you lost your mom? Sorry about that. I lost my mom a couple years ago too. So you got family in Camden though. You still got family that stays out here in Camden? Bro.
Yeah.
You still got family that stays out here?
Mm-hmm.
And do they if you're clean, are they supportive? Like they try to help you out and shit like that when you're clean? You think about going to a detox or something like that? Huh?
Yeah, I just I don't know. I'm hoping that somebody take me in and show me the ropes.
Why don't you? Don't they got detoxes no more?
Mm-hmm. They have a couple of them.
I know they got the one in Bergen Pines, up Bergen General Hospital up in Bergen, North Bergen. Up there they give you like the Suboxone and they wean you off the shit. And they'll keep you there and they'll put you in somewhere like Cura or something afterwards. You go to Kuda and shit. You know where Kuda's at, right? Bro. You know where Kuda's at, right?
Yeah.
You know that if you go to Bergen General Hospital, you go there, they'll detox you and then they'll offer you to go to Kuda and shit for free. Kuda will take you for free. So you can go to Kuda down Newark, Secaucus. Like, you get detox and you can go there and shit. Because I was in Kuda. I went there from prison. And I was in there for 6 months. But, that shit got me. I mean, I was clean before that. But like, that shit really, like, that's when I made my mind up when I came home from prison that I wasn't going to get high no more. So are you at, like, your bottom? You think you almost ready to give it up, bro?
Mm-hmm.
You think you almost ready to stop?
I am actually. I want to go back to Florida with my cousins, my family, because they invited me there. But for some reason, it's like I'm holding back.
What part of Florida?
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, I used to live out there. I used to live out there too. I used to live in Lauderdale Lakes. It's crazy. Yeah, but I think you should try to get yourself in Bergen Pines, man. You get yourself together, get a couple days clean, man. Go to Florida with your family. I don't know why you holding back.
It's the drugs.
Bro, yeah, it's the drugs. There ain't nothing out here for you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing out here for you. You know that yourself. You smart, man. You hear me, bro? You a smart man, like, you know what I'm saying? You know better. There ain't nothing out here for you but death, you know what I'm saying, in jail. And, like, that's all that comes with this shit, man. Eventually, you're going to get that bag that's going, you know what I'm saying, you might not wake up from. You got robbed last night, but luckily you woke up. Thank God that you woke up. You hear me, bro?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I said last night, at least you woke up.
Mm-hmm. Some people don't have that blessing.
Yeah, you might not have woke up. At least you got robbed for your little bit of stuff because you was around other addicts. But at least you woke up. You know what I'm saying? So at least you're alive to do it another day. So, in closing out, man, just tell people, man, like, what's the message you would give people about addiction? What's the message that you would give people to tell people about drugs and addiction? Just give a message about addiction to people, man, real quick.
To tell you the truth, in order for you to really get right with yourself and learn how to change, you have to start within. You have to admit that you're wrong and that you want help. You have to admit it because you know what you're doing is wrong. You're hurting the people you love the most. I haven't been spending as much time with my kids, which is wrong because I used to always be a good dad, And this drug thing, it takes away from so much of your family life. We went to great adventures and I missed out because I wanted to buy a bundle before I get there. Because I can't go anywhere far, like just family events and things like that.
Yeah, it's just like handcuffs.
I'm telling my wife, she's like, well, we're going to the Bahamas. And I'm like, for real? All right, well, listen, I'm gonna hit the account and I need like $700 worth of drugs in order to stay out there. Like, really? You're gonna take that much money out just to get high? That money could be spent having a good time doing something.
Yeah.
So my advice to a lot of people out there that are on drugs,
or people not even to start drugs, like don't even start. Like there ain't nothing out there but pain and misery. That's the message that ain't nothing out there for them, right? Tell them ain't nothing out here for them.
The only thing that's out there for you is death.
That's it.
Jail.
That's all they got waiting on them, right?
That's all you got waiting on you because everything else is just downhill. There's no climbing back up. Once you're at the bottom, everybody's like, oh, when you're at the bottom, you can see up, you can climb up. But that's wrong because there's so many people out here that are at the bottom with you that they're gonna pull you down. Before you can even get on the first rung to climb that ladder and try to make yourself better, I can guarantee you those friends that you call, they're gonna be the ones to try to drag you down and tell you, no, stay here. This is where you belong,
I'm saying, you know what's right. You know what you need to do.
Yeah.
You need to take that first step, man. Go to a detox, get your mind right, this way you can think clear. Maybe go to like Cure for 30 days or something, and then take your ass to Florida, man. You know what I'm saying?
I need to because this life is leading nowhere.
Yeah.
Leading nowhere fast.
Look where you at, bro. It don't get no worse than this right here. You're in one of the worst cities in America, on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Well, look, bro. I wish you best. I hope everything works out for you, man. I hope you get yourself together, and hopefully I don't see you again out here. But if I see you again out here, we're gonna do another one.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we're gonna keep the people updated. What's your name again?
Carlos.
All right, well, we're going to pick Carlos. We're going to keep the people updated with you, with your story.
Yeah.
So either I'm going to catch you out here again, or if I don't see you out here again, hopefully, you went to that detox and took your ass to Florida.
Yeah, maybe I'll be in Florida by then.
All right, brother.
For the summer.
I took 12 minutes of your time, so I'm going to go ahead and let you get on your way. I know you got some things to take care of.
Yeah.
All right, bro. It was good talking to you. Have a good day.
Thank you.